once the show starts, Liz, what are you doing when it's go time?
So I'm actually counting down every single thing that's playing down to the second, and even then some it feels like sometimes. So if anything is live in the last 30 seconds, 20 seconds, 10 seconds out, we're counting down to every operator and talent with a IFB, so everyone knows where we are and how much time there's left until we're going live again. Simultaneously, because that's not enough, we are then determining where we're going next, and I'm preparing at least 3 options for the director, who will then somewhere, when we're in a good multitasking breaking point, say, where am I going next? And it's like, whose line is it anyway? There's this game where they get a prompt and then the comedian has to give an answer. And if that answer isn't good enough, we're going to buzz it and they're going to have to give another answer until it's right. So usually I'm preparing at least 3 contingency plans so we can go through each of them without thinking twice. From there, we're also checking off what we've played already and maintaining consistency. If we've played something back, we can't play something back too similar right after it, because it would potentially be physically impossible for a host who might have been somewhere to magically appear somewhere else. So we're also keeping in mind the integrity of everything, especially if we are doing a live or live on a delay show. We want to make sure that the magic isn't lost. So those 3 simultaneous things are where I'm prioritizing focus.
Right on. Nick, presumably when the show starts, you're just writing the levels and fixing everything that's been broken all day long. And
I'm listening to Liz.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm listening to Liz and whoever is directing, and they are my guiding light as to where we are going next, because without them, I'm just chasing faders. Yeah. And then during that time, we're also, we're listening to feeds that might be coming up online, communicating with whoever is handling those feeds. We're listening to any playback roll-ins, pre-fade, that sort of thing, managing talent IFBs, and continually trying to make sure that everyone's audio is comfortable for them,
Yeah, perfect. Vic, I think other than listening to Liz, which we're all doing at this point.
Whether you like it or not.
That's right. What are you doing when the show starts?
Yeah, well, first I take a big deep breath. And then if I'm streaming, if I'm handling the encoding, what me and maybe a colleague of mine will be doing is we'll be going through, because most of the projects I work on have multiple outbounds, 10 to 30 different destinations. So when the stream and whenever we're in a holding slate or right before we go live, we're checking all the live posts on your Facebook and your YouTube, seeing that they're all seeing stable connection, they're seeing our slate or whatever our opening image is. And then just crossing your fingers and going from there. From a technical producing standpoint, what I'm usually doing is I'm checking in with all my department heads. I'm checking in with my encoding guys. I'm checking in with any of the technical leads on the graphics or playback, or is it replay and recording, making sure everyone's good and everyone has what they need. And then I can just sit and be a producer.